He said a couple times.
We're
It's
live,
okay.
baby. Welcome back to another episode of What Were We Saying? Let's restart that since you were just hitting your
Yeah, run it back. Let me hit this a couple times.
run it back. Take two. Welcome back to another episode of
Wait, hold
What Were
on a second. I gotta get some nicotine in me.
Okay. Let me get some soda water in me. Nicotine and Celsius. All
Best of
right.
both. All right, we're
Shall
ready.
we?
We shall.
Welcome back to another episode of What Were We Saying podcast. We are your host. I am August,
And I'm Brady.
and we are on episode 3 of these podcasts.
Ooh,
Um, 2 weeks in a row, which
jeez.
is which is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I unfortunately did not get around to editing any shorts for the previous episode, but maybe
Yeah,
right after this, I'll
we
be
need to
getting
get a
on that.
producer hired or an
Yeah,
editor. Just kidding.
can't be
You got all
solely
that figured
relying
out.
on a solely
We'll get
relying
a
on me to.
producer. We'll get a couple writers. We'll get some celebrity guests soon.
Yeah,
You know, the whole
manifest
works.
it all. Yeah.
No, just stay tuned.
Um,
Just keep watching, and we got big people coming. Big
yeah, we got
Shane
to
Gillis,
send out some
Tom
emails.
Segura, Joe Rogan. They're all coming.
Yeah,
They've been emailing.
I can't believe Joe Rogan responded to you.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Well,
Hell yes.
he said I was waiting for you to ask, man.
Yeah, one of these days. Um, but I was so what I wanted to talk to you about that Starry do, and that's where I was bringing up those podcast guys.
Mhm.
Is so the brown haired guy. God, I wish I knew their names, but he's big into it, and the curly headed guy was saying,
It's from the
"Yeah,
Almost Friday podcast.
yeah, the
Yeah.
Almost Friday podcast guys." And this was one of their shorts that I saw on YouTube, and he was like, "Yeah, I went on your farm to look up like your guy." And he's like, "Can we talk about your guy's name?" And he's like, "What do you mean? What do you want to know?" And he's like, "His name is Ray Gapist."
Oh God. It sounds about right for those guys. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it's so funny. And then he was just talking about how every night he goes to some homeless guy in the game and purposely puts out his fire every single night. Um,
They had a funny short or video I watched the other day where it was like the difference between women and men hanging out, and one of the women like goes to leave and they're like, "Oh no, don't go. Like, we're gonna miss you so much. Like, drive safe. We love you." And as soon as he leaves, they're like, "I fucking hate that bitch. Yeah, she's
yeah,
such a
dude.
she's such a lying slut." And then it goes to the guys and they're like, the guy's like, it's time for me to head out. And they're like, "Nah, dude, are you kidding me? Seriously, dude, you do this every time. Like, I hope you
Yeah.
crash on the way home. Like, go fuck yourself, man." And then as soon as he leaves, we're like, "I fucking love that guy. Such a
Yeah.
great man.
Just yeah.
I miss him so much."
That's so real, dude.
Mhm.
Not all the time, but most of the time. Um, Speaking of video games, are you playing any other than Tekken?
Um, Path of Exile 2, I've
Bro,
gotten pretty into.
that was the other one that I looked up. Is that
Yeah, that was
free?
it's gonna be free when it releases. I don't know when the full game releases, probably pretty soon, but I have like the early access, which is like 30 or $40. Oh, excuse me.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a Celsius. But
Yeah.
anyway, excuse me. Path of Exile 2 has been awesome. It's like a grindy RPG game with friends. I play it with my coworker. You would love it, dude. Like I don't think
Really?
it's really demanding on the specs either. But yeah, other than that, um, just been playing Tekken, dude. Just love Tekken, man. And they just had the this weekend was the Pakistan versus Korea like finals.
Yeah.
Like the best of Pakistan, the best of Korea. And these are like the best regions in Tekken. It was super cool to see Pakistan won 13-11.
Wow.
It was so cool, dude. Like just the best of the best playing. And
Yeah.
this guy, he's the most decorated Tekken player. His name is Arslan Ash. He didn't play like as well as he usually does, but like you could look up YouTube's of him. Like his story is crazy. He just came from absolutely nothing and just bet it all on Tekken and like flew to the United States for like a tournament, huge underdog, and
Yeah.
next thing you know, he's just like top dog, most decorated Tekken player.
That's crazy, dude. And he's from Pakistan?
Yep.
That's great. It's kind of crazy to think how different regions are like into different games. You know,
Yeah.
like I don't know if I mean Fortnite is obviously huge in the US. But I don't know if it's huge in Korea like you're saying Tekken is, or I know League of Legends is huge in the Asian countries. Asia.
Hmm.
I don't know if Asians is the proper word, but
No, that's
um
fine. Yeah, it's League of Legends is definitely more popular overseas, I think.
yeah.
And Fortnite is kind of universal, I feel like, but the fighting games, Tekken in specific, is definitely more of a European. Like in the Western countries, they're not as big. Like there's really not that many huge Western pros. There is a few of them, but you
Mm,
know, all the all the top dogs are from like Pakistan, Europe, Japan, like
sure.
Korea. But it's pretty cool to watch. Like it's such a small like niche game that like once I finally like got into the community and started watching tournaments and stuff, it's so fun to follow.
Yeah.
Once like I enjoy playing it. Like I played a little bit after I watched a tournament and just got destroyed. But
You had that
like
motivation to get on there and play and you
yeah,
just got
for sure.
wrecked. Isn't that
Well,
funny?
there's a new season coming out, so they're making like 1,500 balance changes between all the characters.
Wow.
Um, yeah, but it is very fun to watch. So I'll definitely follow it. Like eventually when I stop playing, because summer's coming around, I'm gonna be golfing and stuff. So definitely will be playing less.
Yeah. It's funny that you bring up golf. I overheard some guys talking about golf today at the gym, and I mean, it's a perfect day. It's a little breezy today, but it's like, dude, you can be the worst golfer in the world, but it always sounds fun to get out there and play golf.
Hmm.
Even if you spend $100 and you lose every ball you have, golf is just like that. It gets you out there.
Oh, it's the best, dude. I can't wait.
Especially up there in Minnesota, you wait all winter long to play, and then as soon as it starts to warm up, everybody's itching to get out there.
Hmm.
Speaking of video games, and I think that it's just been happening lately. I've just been reminiscing on like the old games. Like
Yeah.
I thought about, I mean, just recently, what last year when we kind of got back into World of Warcraft, you, Nikki J, and I.
Yeah.
Like that's so fun to just grind those
It is
games,
so fun.
and
Yeah,
I
you gotta get in
watched
Path of Exile. I gotta make a
it
new
is
character with
RPG.
you and everything. Yep. 2 player or 4 player. Like I could literally we could group up right away. It's really hard to learn, but it would be helpful like to have somebody like me to teach you.
Hmm. Is it a fast-paced game or is it slow?
I would
Like a
say
RuneScape slow, or um is it like Diablo where you're like top down playing
it's
that
more
way?
like the yeah, it's more like Diablo, but you can play on a controller, so you're not like clicking to move.
Hmm.
You can move with your pad. but I would say it's kind of in between RuneScape and Diablo. It's on the slower side. Like you can definitely just like one of us could be doing all the work and we'd be just fine. Like it's not very the bosses are tough, but like just the overall like clearing mobs is kind of just like a it's more of just like find the best loot. Like
Sure.
as and build your character the best way. Like for the longest time I build my character how I wanted to. Like I made a lot
Hmm.
of characters, but I was just kind of doing my own thing. And then I looked up a guide for different builds, and each class has everybody has different unique builds, and I just follow a guide and it makes it a lot easier
Hmm.
because you can do your own thing for a while, but I think if you start following a guide, it just makes things easier. You don't have to make so many decisions. Like the skill tree is the biggest skill tree of any RPG game I've played. Like it's so
Yeah.
in depth. It's super in depth, and and if you want to refund points, it costs like a bunch of money, not real
Hmm.
money, but gold.
Yeah.
So like you can't make a lot of mistakes with your build, if that makes
So,
sense.
yeah. And is this the one you sent Sheehan and I commented on that? Okay, now it's all kind of
Probably. And
wrapping back
I
around.
I sent you and Nick it.
Oh, maybe it was Nick and yeah, us three,
Yeah.
not
Dude,
Sheehan.
just look up some gameplay and you'll be hooked.
Yeah.
And I'm about to play after we get off with Lucas, my buddy. So
Yeah.
the full game hasn't even came out yet. So there's right now it's in early access. So there's three story acts. And when the full game comes out, there'll be six story acts. And then after you're done with the story, there's like an end game where you there's a bunch of end game stuff that I haven't got to yet. Like
Oh,
I've
so
played for
there's a
almost I almost have like 100 hours in it, and I haven't even beaten the game.
so there, but
'Cause
there
that
is an end game. It's
yeah,
not
there's an
a
end game grind. Like that's where the majority of your time will go in is
yeah.
once you beat the story.
I never played games for end game. Like you think about, I mean, every game technically has an end game. Like you can max out everything, like World of Warcraft. You can go through every raid and every quest. And once you complete all that, all those tasks, I guess that's essentially end game, isn't it?
Yeah, and I'm kind of the same way with World of Warcraft. Like I never got to like the very end game where you're max level rating and grinding for items and
Right.
you know in a guild and you guys have like goals and stuff. But I think with Path of Exile, I'm definitely gonna try to get into the end game stuff.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I need to get back into video games. I was this close to putting my Xbox on Facebook Marketplace
Oh
yesterday.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which Xbox do you got now? I can't remember.
I still have the Xbox One Advanced Warfare Edition.
Okay.
So it was like 8 Call of Duties ago. I mean, it was one of the first Xbox Ones when they came out.
Yeah. I'm sure that would run Path of Exile 2 fine. Like I run it on the lowest graphics just because it's smoother.
Hmm.
So you would probably do the same. And as long as you have a stable internet, you know,
Yeah.
you'd probably be fine.
Dude, speaking of internet providers,
Are
I'm
you having a
about,
little war with your internet
dude,
provider?
I spent, don't
Tell me
even,
about it.
oh my God, dude. Our internet provider down here is Cox,
Cox.
Cox. His name is
Okay.
Cox. And they want to, dude, they just want to fuck you. I swear to God. Because, and so when I first signed up, and I can't remember exactly what the tiers are, but it was $60 a month.
Mhm.
And it was for a 2 year plan. And then it went up after 2 years to like 72. And I was like, okay, that's the 2 year, whatever, after the 2 year promotion, whatever, it goes up 10%. And then out of nowhere, it goes from I get like 1 month of $72 a month, and then it goes up to $110 a month. So it's like an 85% increase. And for the same exact thing, like we're not getting any better internet.
Mm.
We're getting the same shitty internet with outages all the time. And so I get online with one of these people and I'm like, what's the deal with this 85% increase? Like,
In a
that's your
chat or on the phone?
on the chat.
Oh
Because I
boy.
called them one time when it first went up and I was like, what can you do? Because this is ridiculous. And it was some lady. She was like, nothing. And I was like, sure, there's something that you can do.
Surely.
Why is it going up so much? And I was like, do I need to start looking for other internet providers?
Oh, you
And
hit
she's
him
like,
with that.
you can do that. I was like, and I'm like, first of all, what kind of customer service is this? And I feel like an old man right now, but she literally was like, go ahead, do that. Not even like trying to get me to stay with the
Yeah.
internet provider. And so I looked it up and I couldn't get like AT&T or something. Um, and so I just kind of left it. And then just a couple weeks ago, I was like, okay, why am I still paying $110 a month for this crappy internet that goes out at least once every other week?
Yeah, that's
And
crazy.
I got involved with them and they're like, that's your promotional period. There's nothing we can do. And the guy that I work for has Cox Internet, went to them, went to them and said, hey, I don't want, like, why is my internet being increased? And they're like, oh, we can sign you up for a 2-year plan and bring it back down to 60. Literally the exact same situation that I'm in.
Hmm.
And they just signed him back up for a 2-year thing and dropped
Hmm.
his internet back down to $60. I get on chat with them and I'm like, hey, just talk to my neighbor and he got this promotional thing. I would like the exact same thing. They're like, we can't do that. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, my neighbor is doing, it's the exact same problem. And I
Yeah.
go, hour and a half back and forth. And they're like, we can take $10 off your rental modem.
Device. Yeah.
Dude,
Oh my gosh.
I went
What
back
a
and forth with
nightmare.
them, landed on $10 off. I spent an hour and a half battling with these people, trying to get it back down to at least even the 72. I asked, can you go back down to 72? No, I can't do that. So here I am paying 100, or now I'm paying $95 a month. So it's better than 110. My neighbor,
70,
65. Yeah,
65.
$65 a month. And so I got all fired up. And then I called every single internet provider, Verizon, AT&T, Xfinity. They can't service my apartment. So this a
Oh my
fucking apartment
gosh.
complex has like a deal with Cox Internet where you're not allowed to have
Jeepers.
any other internet.
Jeepers.
It's a nightmare, dude. And I was getting so fired up.
I would be too, man. And your neighbor is in like your neighbor is in the apartments with you too, right?
Well,
Same
they're
same apartment.
one neighborhood over. Like,
Yeah.
no, it's strictly because of the apartment complex. It's
Yeah.
got to be. I
And
don't
they
know
know
any
that
other.
too. They
Yeah,
probably
and
know
I
that, so they're just like, "Mm,
yeah,
can't do
good
anything about it."
good luck getting a new internet
Gosh.
provider.
God, I mean, at least if you're paying 100 or 95, at least it'd be good internet too.
It's yeah, but it's not. It's
Is
not
it
even
just
that good.
internet or is it cable too?
Just internet.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. That sounds ridiculous.
So fuck Cox Internet.
Fuck Cox Internet. Fuck you, Cox Internet.
Yeah,
For real. What a name.
yeah.
What a name.
So, but that's my 2 cents on internet.
We got lightning fast internet here. We got fiber optic,
That's what
which
I want, dude.
think we go through Xfinity or I can't remember which one, but I think it's Xfinity.
Yeah.
Elias set it all up. I'm not really sure. But even on Wi-Fi, like I don't even have to like I don't have my any of my gaming stuff plugged in. Well, I do because of Tekken, but I don't need to.
Yeah. Yeah, fiber is the way, dude. And we have fiber. We have an AT&T building, like the internet servicers right there. Like I can
Hmm.
almost see their building. They can't do
I
anything.
wonder what you can do.
Nothing. And there's no
Uh,
point because I'm leaving in a year.
True.
I mean, it probably is a point because I probably would have saved $800, but yeah.
Yep.
Anywho, internet.
You got a bone to pick with Cox Internet.
Yeah. So I won't be making, I'll be doing some research when we come back home, not
Yeah.
to get into, and God Cox isn't up there. So,
Yeah, no
um,
Cox Internet here.
yeah, that lunch that you were on,
Yeah.
was that just by yourself or?
No, I went with my sponsor from GA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Is
it
that
was
like a
great.
monthly thing or what?
No, we haven't done it in probably 6 or 7 months. But
Oh, so it was,
I see him every week at the meeting, but
yeah,
um it was really nice to sit down and talk. He's like
yeah.
he could be I think he's like 60.
Huh.
So he's an older guy, but he's in great shape. Like he goes to the Y like 5 or 6 times a week, just like fit fucking stud, dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, we just sat down at the Boulevard Tavern in West St. Paul. You probably don't know that place, to be honest, but no, it was a great talk. He was gassing me up, like he's just telling me I have so much ahead of me and how
Hmm.
lucky I am, and I actually needed it because like this week I was just like, gosh, man, like I'm single and just fucking,
Yeah.
living with two other dudes, which I mean I love these guys, but it's like a lot of my friends are so much further along. But then like just hearing that from like an old vet like that was really good to hear.
Yeah.
Gave me
You
a little
can't compare
motivation.
yourself to your friends though.
No, not
Everybody's
at
got
all.
their own path.
Yeah. So it was good to hear from him. He's an avid golfer too, so I'll probably be golfing with him this summer.
Sweet.
But yeah, he's got like 29, almost 30 years free of gambling.
Yeah.
So he started the program a little bit later in life. He started
Hmm.
at like 38, and I mean he gambled longer than I did, but um he's like definitely someone to look up to. Like well just one of those guys that has awesome advice every time you see him.
Yeah.
Smile on his face, like one of the kindest humans I know.
Yeah.
So
Has like a
it's
great
really
outlook on everything.
yeah, it's really uplifting to see him and talk to him and just like he's in such good spirits and he's 60 years old and he's
Yeah.
got torn shoulder, like knee problems, like, but he still goes to the Y like 5, 6 times a week, still
Hmm.
golfs, like does all these things in spite of all of that. So it's motivational to see.
Yeah. Dude, imagine. Yeah, I wonder if I mean if he's 30 years of non-gambling. I mean, it's just become so accessible these days. I mean, imagine you we wonder like maybe who he would have been if what we have now he could have been or he could have had his hands
Yeah,
on back then, you know?
right. Yeah, and I wonder if he, as things got more and more accessible, I wonder if his urges came up because he was a big sports gambler. And with DraftKings and FanDuel and all that stuff, I wonder if he was like, dang, dude, I wish all this
Yeah,
stuff was out
man,
when
I've
I was
missed
gambling.
out.
Yeah, all the good shit.
Yeah,
Like he
it
had to
is.
go and you know write on a piece of paper at the casino and stuff and turn it in
Right.
and stuff like old school gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gambling's gambling, but yeah, crazy, crazy.
Yeah, but other than that, lunch was good today. I'm gonna stop by my mother's house again after this podcast.
Get some more
And
food.
yeah, get some more food, talk her up a little bit, give her some shit,
Yeah. I
stress her
guess
out a
my
little bit.
yeah, my parents were with them yesterday. I guess they're at some meat raffle.
Hmm.
Meat
That
raffle
sounds
in
fun.
Hastings. I mean, what was it, Saturday yesterday? So that sounds pretty standard.
Hmm.
You know, meat raffles aren't a thing down here.
I didn't know that. That's
N-
surprising.
not a single one. There's not even there's butchers, but you know, like when you go to Hy-Vee or Cub Foods or something like that, the deli is like different kinds of steaks, marinated chicken, brats, like
Mhm.
all the meat. There's none of that down here.
Hmm. I wonder why
It's
that is.
all it's all like a seafood market in all the
Hmm.
grocery stores. So like if you go to a grocery store, it's salmon, whitefish, lobster, etc., etc. But
Oh,
there's no like pre-marinated chicken breasts. I haven't seen brats anywhere. You have to get like the
uh,
Johnsonville cheddar brats,
wow.
which is lame. I want a high V beer brat, you know,
Oh yeah, I got some good brats.
those thick boys.
Yeah, I bet you. I mean, you got some good seafood though. I don't know how much of a seafood guy you are, but
I've
I love me
started,
some salmon.
yeah, I've started to like it a lot more, especially because just people know how to make it down here.
Yeah,
Like
I'm
it
sure
tastes
it's way
good.
better.
I mean, growing up, I mean, not that my dad didn't know how to make salmon, but it was he just would put some teriyaki on the salmon and throw it on the grill.
Hmm.
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, we're approaching our we got 9 minutes left. What
any
else you
last
got?
thoughts?
Last thoughts? No, I feel like I've been go, go, go this whole week. What is it? It's 3:30. Cassidy's on call. She'll be home at 6:30 tonight. We're gonna make dinner and finish up. I think we got 3 more episodes of Better Call Saul.
Oh,
I don't
fun.
know. I don't know if you ended up watching that show ever, but
Never.
it's pretty good. It's not as good as Breaking Bad, but it's good.
That's cool.
Yeah. What do you got?
Not much, man. Not much. I was sick on Friday,
Dang.
terribly sick. Like, I don't know what happened, but at work I was just nauseous. It was it was bad. Like I don't
You
want to
got the
get into
24-hour
details, but
bug, dude.
yeah, it was so weird. Like it's never happened to me like that before. And I like could not even focus at work. And then Saturday was almost the same exact thing. And then it finally got better towards Saturday night, last night. Now I feel like perfectly fine today. So it was really weird.
Yeah.
But
I keep hearing about that 24-hour bug and I heard it's miserable. I mean, my whole family had it.
yeah, it's so
They
weird.
said that they were barfing and
Uh
whatnot.
so what, are you gonna download some Stardew Valley or
I'm gonna look into it right after this.
yeah. Look
I
into
don't know
that
if
and
I'll ever
then
play it,
look
but
into that and look into Path of Exile too as
yeah.
well. I think you would like Stardew Valley,
The only
but
thing about me with video games is like I feel like I'm at an even like my days are the exact same every single day right now. And it's like as soon as I mess that up, it's
Mhm.
like you know?
Yeah.
So I get nervous to
Yeah,
throw myself off.
I hear you. You're definitely a routine guy.
Now I am. I wasn't.
Mhm.
It feels good now,
Yeah. Hmm.
but it's like I get nervous. I have this little cool knife that I'm holding.
Hmm.
I get nervous now. Like I'm gonna throw myself off, and not like do
Yeah.
anything crazy, like go on like a sick bender or anything. But
Yeah.
I'm like, my life is very steady right now, and I
Yeah.
don't want to mess it up.
Yeah.
It's like don't switch anything.
I think if you can find a free game, like if Stardew Valley is free, I don't know if it is, or even like something cheap, like maybe Path of Exile, like you could put in an hour. It's not like you have to sit down and play for 5 hours.
Yeah.
I don't even. I mean, I'm not really gaming that much. Like it sounds like I do, but like I'll play an hour of Tekken and I'll lose over and over and over again. I can't even play anymore because I'm just like
Yeah,
fuck
he's just
this.
red in the face, like,
Yeah,
"Argh."
yeah, yeah.
Mm.
But I'm just
Yeah,
I'm on YouTube so much that I just stay updated with all of the new video games and stuff all the time. So
yeah. Your
that's why
algorithm is probably video games, isn't it?
so, oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah,
That and comedy.
yeah. Mine's camping, camping pretty much. My
Fuck
my
yeah.
my YouTube Shorts algorithm does not know me whatsoever. Like I get the stupidest shit on YouTube Shorts. I
Yeah,
don't
me
even know.
too.
I don't even know what it is. There's one thing that it's like it's that stupid voiceover thing that says, "Please stop scrolling. I'm just a small content creator looking for
Oh my
likes and
God,
views."
boo.
And it's like a voiceover of somebody doing something. I'm like, this isn't the content that I want. I want the content of some dude making creative, cool shit,
Yeah.
not somebody who's taking a video from their phone and just throwing over an AI voiceover saying, "Please
Yeah.
stop scrolling. I'm just a
Oh
small
yeah.
content." You know what I'm talking about?
100%. Or it's just like a video of something completely unrelated, and then they're just like doing a random voiceover.
Yeah, all it is just feeding that thing
Or
that we're
oh my,
all.
these are my least favorite. This is my least favorite when it's just like some dude and he's like way down here or like right here, and then there's a whole nother video behind him, and he's just like this. Like every once in a while, I'll go
Oh yeah, like a dude.
like,
Yeah,
I agree with this. Like, yeah, dude, that's
right.
not your fucking
Check this
video.
out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
drives me
just a
crazy.
cheap out, like a
Yeah, it is a cheap out to get views.
yeah, because
I
we're
mean, do what you got to
so
do, but
yeah, but it's yeah, and I'm probably preaching to the choir, but it's the algorithm doesn't know and doesn't know how to distinguish like small creators that
they're trying
do
hard.
what I'm looking for is original content.
Facts. Yeah,
Like that's what should be getting pushed. But the
yeah.
only thing that's getting pushed is
What we're
what I
talking
just was
about.
talking. Yeah,
Yeah,
what we're talking about. Like, oh, the
somebody
other
else
one,
posting somebody else's video, and them just going like, yeah, right
check out what this
there.
guy said.
Yeah, yeah.
That's ridiculous, dude.
It is. It drives me crazy.
So, but yeah, that's a good way to end the video or the
Yeah,
podcast.
yeah. Bash those lazy ass content creators
Yeah, make something.
and fuck Cox Internet.
Fuck Cox Internet, dude. Fuck them.
Oh man.
All right, Brady.
All right, August.
Good
It's good
chatting with
catching
you.
up.
Yeah,
Absolutely, man.
I'll text
Take
you.
it easy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Have a
too.
good rest of your day.
Yeah, peace.
Peace.